Welcome to Calm English Listening. This is a quiet place where you can improve your English simply by listening. No pressure, no studying, just calm listening practice. In this episode, we are going to slow down the end of your day with intention. Not just to rest, but to gently guide your mind before sleep. Because the way you end your day shapes the way your mind continues working during the night. Maybe your day was busy. Maybe it felt calm. Maybe there are still thoughts moving in your mind. That is okay. You do not need to stop your thoughts. You only need to soften them. Take one slow breath in and gently breathe out. Evening has a quiet depth. The world is slowing down. Lights glow softly. Sounds become distant, and your mind begins to move inward. This moment before sleep is powerful. It is when your brain becomes more receptive, more open, more able to absorb patterns without effort. This is why listening to English now matters. You are not studying. You are not forcing understanding. You are allowing your brain to become familiar with the language. And familiarity is what builds real understanding. So tonight, ask yourself gently, what kind of state do I want to fall asleep in? A busy mind or a calm one? Tension or ease? Because your brain will continue working while you sleep. It will organize thoughts. It will strengthen patterns. It will repeat what it experienced before sleep. So what you listen to now, and more importantly, how you feel now, becomes part of that process. You are gently telling your brain, this is important. These are the sounds to remember. This is the rhythm to keep. Think for a moment. What can I release from today? A thought? A worry? A small tension in your body? You do not have to solve it now. You can simply put it down. Evenings are not for solving everything. They are for softening, for slowing down, for returning to yourself. Now, listen to some simple English sentences. I am ending my day calmly. I am preparing my mind for rest. I am listening without effort. English flows naturally around me. I do not need to understand everything. My brain is absorbing the sounds. My brain is learning patterns quietly. Familiarity is growing inside me. Each time I listen, I become more comfortable. Comfort makes understanding easier. Understanding develops naturally. Learning continues while I sleep. My brain processes English during the night. I wake up with more familiarity. Now ask yourself another simple question. How do I usually learn English? With pressure? With effort? Or with calm repetition? And how would it feel to learn in a softer way, a more natural way, like the way you learned your first language, By listening. By hearing patterns again and again. By becoming familiar without forcing meaning. This is what you are doing now. You are training your brain to feel comfortable with English. And comfort creates confidence. Confidence creates understanding. And understanding creates speaking. You do not need to rush this process. You only need to repeat it. Gently, consistently, night after night. Now reflect for a moment. What if learning English did not feel like effort? What if it felt like this? Calm, quiet, natural. What would change for you? Maybe you would listen more often. Maybe you would feel less resistance. Maybe your progress would become steady instead of forced. And now, gently bring your attention back to this moment. Notice your breathing. Slow, steady, calm. Notice your body becoming heavier, more relaxed, supported, safe. Now listen to these simple English sentences. I am ending my day calmly. I am preparing my mind for rest. I am listening without effort. English flows naturally around me. I do not need to understand everything. My brain is absorbing the sounds. My brain is learning patterns quietly. Familiarity is growing inside me. Each time I listen, I become more comfortable. Comfort makes understanding easier. Understanding develops naturally. Learning continues while I sleep. My brain processes English during the night. I wake up with more familiarity. I am learning, even now. And now, one last reflection before rest. If you continue like this, calmly listening each evening, where could your English be in a few months? Not perfect, but more grounded, more familiar, more yours. You are building something quietly, something stable, something real, and you are doing it without pressure. Now there is nothing more to do, nowhere to go, nothing to solve. Just rest. Let the sounds of English continue softly. Let your mind drift if it wants to. Let sleep come naturally. Your brain will continue learning, quietly, in the background. The night becomes softer, calmer, more still. Good night.